Okay, so listen carefully here, guys. Oh. Okay, so here's the instructions, guys, for this assignment. Okay, and I'll give you a due date here in a little bit once you kind of get a chance to get started on it. All right, for the first 10 questions, and guys, it's really important that you do the things required on each set of 10 questions, because that's a silly way to lose marks, is just to forget to do part of it. All right, so for this first set of 10 questions, okay, each one will be out of 3 marks. So from 1 to 10, what you'll be doing is writing the reaction in words underneath. Okay, when you're writing it out in words, a couple of things that people often forget and lose marks over would be things like Roman numerals on special metals. Okay, remembering those. There are some molecular compounds in here, so prefixes are important, but again, we don't want to, apply them accidentally to an ionic compound where they don't belong. Okay, but I would say Roman numerals is probably a place where people lose marks most often on the first 10, is just forgetting them. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, the other thing you got to do, so you got to write it out in words. You get 1 mark for writing the reactants. You'll get 1 mark for writing the products correctly. Okay, and you'll get 1 mark for balancing the equation. Okay, questions on the first 10, Alex? No. That's the one you're thinking of? No, that NH4 acts as a metal. It's a positively charged ion. Right? It's the only one on your list that's positive. So it's ionic automatically. Yeah. Yes. Okay, good question here, guys. If it doesn't need to be balanced, what do I put in the blanks? The answer is 1s. Otherwise, I don't know whether you didn't know how to do it or knew it was balanced, and I have to assume the former, not the latter. Okay, so if it's already balanced, please put 1s in all the blanks. Okay. Yes, all of these are already correctly dropped and swapped, so you don't have to do any of that. The reaction is already written correctly. You just need to balance it. Okay. Obviously, guys, you do not need to identify the types, okay, because there are some here that don't fit the types that we've gone over. These are for balancing, okay, balancing and writing them out in words. Alex? Yes. Yeah. Don't leave anything blank. Okay. If it's blank, then I'm just going to assume you didn't know. Okay. So make sure, yeah, you get 1s in blanks and things like that. David? No, 2s. You got to write 2s. No, these are already written. You don't have to drop and swap any of these. Okay, I already wrote the compounds correctly. No, I'll get to that. Okay. All right, so that's the first 10. Any other questions on the first 10? Okay, all we're doing is writing it in words and balancing the reaction. Okay, for the second set of 10, right, so from 11 to 20, right, what I'm looking for here, each is out of 3 marks, okay, I want you to identify the type of reaction. No, just write like SR for single replacement, DR for double replacement, decomp for decomposition, whatever. Okay, just identify the type and write it out in equation form, balanced. Okay, so you're going to get 1 mark for the reaction type. Okay, you're going to get 1 mark for balancing and 1 mark for having the chemical equation be correct. This is the toughest set of 10. All right, the last set with the predicting is actually easier than this. Here's why. If you mess up any of the formulas in the equation, will you get the balancing right? No. Okay, so it's important that you make sure you've done your swaps and drops correctly so that you balance correctly. Here's what people mess up on this set of 10 most often. They forget about special elements, and then their balancing numbers are also not correct, and they lose 2 out of the 3 marks for that equation because they forgot to make oxygen a 2, okay, or something like that. So be on the lookout for those, as well as your drops and swaps are very important. Here we go. Yes, please do, just so I know. Otherwise, I don't know if it's half complete or, okay. I mean, in the end, I might give you the benefit of the doubt if you forget, but yeah, it's just easier if we have the 1s in there. All right, so each one, okay, write it out. Equation form, balanced, reaction type. Yeah, no capital letters. I will be beyond heartless with those. Well, actually, on that one, you don't need to worry about capital letters. You're writing this one as equation form. This one does require it. The first one, yes. Okay, and then for the last 10, you're predicting the products and balancing. Okay, so you're getting marks for 1 mark for each product, and if there's only 1 product, you'll get 2 marks for that product or whatever. Okay, but you get 2 marks for predicting the products correctly and 1 mark for balancing. So just like your quiz was today. Okay, everybody clear on that? Okay, have at her. All right, due date for this, guys, Friday, October 6th. Okay, so it's a week from tomorrow. Okay. Realistically, you should be able to get quite a bit of it done today.